What's up, buddy? What's up? What's up, buddy? He like belly rubs. He like a belly rubs. Yeah, she like a belly rub. He like a belly rub. And here comes his sister. Well, you want some belly rub too? You want some belly rub too? All right. So, man. All right, you guys. So I come out here to do a checkup on our animals and gardens and see how things are flourishing and give you guys some updates on what we're doing. And actually, I'm going to talk about why it is we're doing what we're doing. And one of the main reasons, see Ruben over there doing his job with Bentley. But one of the main reasons is obedience, pure obedience. I just posted something on my Facebook. I'll post it on the Glory to God Family Farms Facebook channel as well. But the gentleman was saying about obedience. So one of the things, we have our home church here. Today is Friday. So we'll be having Shabbat dinner tonight. And, we have church on Saturday mornings here on the family farm. But one of the things I was telling the kids about is about me not being obedient in an area where God told me to do some things over the last 2 years. One of the things is having them chickens. I was supposed to get those chickens raised up here last year, or after summer actually. So we would have had eggs. But me being disobedient or being lazy or whatever you want to call it, we are just now starting it because, I finally just, been listening to God and following what He's telling me to do. But as the gentleman was talking about, and I told my kids the same thing, because we started from the first book of the Bible until we're at now in 2 Kings. And that was one of the things we talked about, is the Israelites that were disobedient and didn't listen to God. They didn't listen to Him. And a trip that should have took them 2 weeks to a month took them 40 years. And I started looking at my life and started looking at the things that He's told me to do. One was to start my logistics company, and I was, still working my job, my working for someone else's job. I was kind of independent contractor still, but it was like a regular 40-hour-a-week job, and I was not I wasn't being obedient, you guys. I was just going for the money. And so, I finally got out of that, started doing stuff on my own again. Actually, no, I was forced out of it. That's the thing too. Sometimes God, because He's been telling me for a while, but sometimes God will force you out of something just because. I'll get into that a different day. But, it caused me to start working for myself, and I started drumming. I started doing all these things. And He finally said, no, I don't want you drumming. So I gave one of my drum sets away and, started doing what He was telling me to do. And in that, was still disobedient in some areas, because I was supposed to start the logistics company and do it full time, and I didn't. And so by the time I did start doing it, I won't say it's too late, but it had a lot of hurdles. And so one of the things I posted this morning is, if you do things the way you're supposed to do it, one, it'll probably, when He's telling you to do it, He knows the right time. So do it in His time, because in His time, you're going to find that it's a lot easier. It might still be hard, because He didn't say, give me your burden, I'm going to make it easy. He didn't say He's going to make it easy. So it might still have its hurdles, but like I said in my post, the hurdles might not be as high. They might not be as hard. And if you do it in the time that He tells you to do it, you'll get it out the way. Like I could have been so far ahead in so many different things if I just did it when he told me to do it. So this is the reason that we do. This is the reason that we do. You can come out. You was waiting for me to finish or something? Oh, but yeah, you can still do it and be successful at it. It just would have been a lot different if you do it in God's time. So God is patient and he shows mercy and he gives us grace. So he hasn't done me as my sins deserve. So I'm still able to grow. But there's a lot of things we would have already knew about chickens. There was a lot of things, keeping my hydroponics going, rabbits and stuff like that. So how are we on feed? We don't have no more bags? Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna get to it. It's RB King with G2G Family Farms. It's our urban backyard farm. Another thing, doing this the way he's telling us to do it now, being obedient in this is preparing us for the greater thing of the vision of the 20 plus acres and family compound type of situation. So if he's telling you to do this, go ahead and get it done. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. Just get it done. All right. So let's check on these chickens. They're getting big, and check on these plants because I think in about a week or two they're gonna be ready to go ahead and jump into this hydroponic system. All right. So let's look at this. How are y'all doing in here? How are y'all doing? Can y'all see them? I don't think the heater is on. And this is not latched. How y'all doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Claws is nice and big. Your claws is nice and big. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Come on, don't fly away. Don't fly away. So we're gonna get them checked out. But these are our chickens. These are our chickens. Heart beating fast. So these are the chickens. Let's put you guys inside the nesting box or the brooder box. So that's them. I'm gonna get them all checked out and make sure that they're doing good. So the black sexlings, they are 2 weeks old as of yesterday. And the other 6 have just reached 1 week old today. They were hatched a week ago today. I'll put some hand sanitizer out here for that reason. Uh-oh. All right, so y'all see them. Let's turn this back around. Sorry, my hand has hand sanitizer. So y'all got to see them. They're doing really well. They're getting big. So we'll stay on chickens for now. So let's give you an update on what we're doing in their coop. I know I've probably said it plenty of times, but I keep saying it for documentation purposes. But so this is pretty much the goal. We'll work on this weekend actually. So it's where the buckets are now is pretty much the front of where the entrance will be for the coop here. So we'll have the opening right here for the coop, the run. And so it'll be from this wall to this, the edge of this is 10 feet, a little over 10 feet. So we're just, I was about to say laminate, where this turf starts is pretty much where their cage will be. So we'll still have a little bit of run, and we're actually gonna move this turf so they have full ground underneath to dig and stuff like that. But yeah, this is where the coop run will be. All this stuff is gonna get moved. We're decided that we're gonna use this for meat birds. The little thing that we've been using for cats and rabbits, if you go back to last season. But we're cleaning it out, get it sterilized, and we'll use that for the meat birds, and because they're not here that long. They're only here for 6 to 8 weeks, and in that much time, 2 of them will fit in there. So we'll do 2 meat birds at a time, and that's how we'll do that. I'm not sure if you guys got to see the cats and dogs interact, but they don't mess with each other anymore. So yeah, so I wish I can, let me see if I can back up. So yeah, I'm trying not to get the sun in the picture because it's pretty bright. So from there to about right there, we'll probably move this over a little tad bit. The smoker, I'm actually gonna smoke some stuff today. But the smoker, and then the outdoor kitchen. So we'll move the outdoor kitchen down, move the smoker down, and then we have this upright smoker that I really don't use that much, so I might just donate it or sell it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I like to keep it just in case we ever have to do a bunch of smoking. And then the wood's gonna get probably moved over here by the jacuzzi, play stuff, and the playhouse is gonna get moved over here by the theater screen, so that way whenever we do watch movies, we could just move it back. And so this will come to fruition, or come together pretty good. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up smoking some stuff or grilling some stuff today, some chicken and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the update on that. I sprinkled some cayenne pepper, I think it was, some kind of pepper over here, and I haven't seen I sprinkled it 2-3 days ago, and I haven't seen any of the cats over here. So hopefully it's working. We got some new cameras, so today I'm gonna be putting up new cameras. The other ones we bought were not that good, so I didn't tell you guys about them. Normally what I do is I'll get something and I'll try it out for a while, and then I'll tell you guys about it. Oh, we gotta get some stuff cleaned up here. What are you doing? Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. How you doing? What's on you? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, see, I gotta watch him, because he will be jumping. Probably get him out today. And let him roam around. But yeah, so it has water. We need to gotta find the lids for these things. They break the lids off and don't put them back. Dang kids. So yeah, so he's doing good. I'm still in search of some mates for him, but let's go ahead and check on these seedings, and then that will be it for today. As you guys seen, we picked up some plants, so I'll show you those plants over there too. But there you go. So we definitely had one sale that didn't produce. So 11 out of 12, not bad. That's still an A to me. So, and then some other ones. Tray 2. That's looking good too. Some basil sprouting. Got some more sprouting. We're gonna get some water on these. It's funny when you open them up and you can smell the stuff already. Over here, tray 3. Again, we had some others. Here's some oak red lettuce, some crunch lettuce. So doing really well. Again, this is all planted on the 31st. And they're doing really well. Some of these are actually ready to go into the hydroponic system. I don't think I'm gonna run the system yet. The ones we've been waiting on, and we ended up just buying some tomatoes just to see. Still nothing out of these tomatoes. So I don't know if the tomato seeds were bad or what, but I probably should have brought some and put them against the bad seeds so we can throw those out. And then same with these, just ain't germinated nothing yet. So, and they're on a heating pad. Yeah, it's pretty warm. Okay, 6 looking like I see some greenery on the dwarf kale. Look at that, dwarf kale is killing. So yeah, We got some water because they should start. Should start seeing some roots on some of these. Uh-oh. Oh, see, these are getting burnt, the arugula. The arugula is getting burnt over here, you guys. God dang it. Let's see if we can move this somewhere else. The arugula is getting burnt over here. I don't want to put it on the. I don't want to put it on the. All right, so stuff like this. This is like I said. I want to show you guys our failures. That arugula was starting to grow pretty well, and then I think the heat, because it's starting to get hot out here. I think the heat is getting to it. So what we're gonna do is let it do its thing and put some shade cloth over here. I think we have some from the trampoline, and just tack that up. I need to get some. See if my wife is still at the store. She's probably already almost back home. So let's see. But I'll show you this in the meantime. There's some cloth right here. So I'll use that. Hey, are you still at the store?
Yeah, I just picked up the last item, the dang briskets.
What's going on? The brisket it's not for today, is it? It's for next week, right?
No, it's for today.
Brisket?
Not brisket, the wood chips.
Oh. I'm like, I have brisket on the menu. Can you get some staples for the staple gun? I forgot I needed staples for the staple gun. I'll look it up and send it to you, which ones I need, and then just get those.
Okay, that's fine. I can get it.
All right. So these are some that she bought. These were actually, the yellow ones were dying, so we're gonna get some water on them. And but these were she bought for the front. These are dying now, and these are the tomato ones. So we gotta put some water, get some water on those. But yeah, here's some of the net from the trampoline that we don't use any, or that blew away or broke or whatever the case is. So we'll get I'll get some of that and staple that up over here and give it a little bit of shade, because yeah, that hurt me. That arugula was doing good and now it's burnt. So let me get in here, wash my hands, she's coming with the stuff for us to grill for today's Sabbath dinner. So let me get that all procured, get her what she needs to know, and then we'll be back. I'll show you some of the meat and going on, some of the meat going off. I might throw a surprise in there and cook one of the rabbits that we had before that's in the freezer. So stay tuned. Hey, what's up? I don't know if it was following me or not. I don't think so. There we go. Good morning, everybody. It's RB King with G to G Family Farms. It's a baby bird, baby. I gotta check my chicks. It's a baby bird right there. I think it's probably one of the pigeons from the top. But hey, everybody, Shabbat Shalom. Let me not be rude. Shabbat Shalom. It is Saturday morning here on the family farm, the mini urban homestead. Look who we got. They just finding any place to be. What doing under there? What doing? You wanna say hello? Say hello to it? Say hello. It's fine anywhere to be. But yeah, we're just gonna give a quick update, and then we're gonna get our church started. We'll start with these birds and how big they are. So the black sex links that we got are officially today. Yesterday, no. Yeah, the newer ones turned a week old yesterday. The other ones are 2 weeks. What y'all doing? 2 weeks and some change. What y'all doing? I'm gonna put y'all in here with them. I know they're probably gonna be scared, but just for a minute. See if I can put y'all where y'all can see them. There we go. Hi guys. Hi guys. Oh, he's stepping all over them. Hi guys. So it is pretty warm out here today. So we haven't been putting the oh, this is how you get your watch on. This is how you get your watch on without without being on, because we don't let him be on top of here, but he still like to keep a watch over the chicks. Let's turn this around. So he still like to get his, give him all your teeth and everything. Give him all your teeth and everything. But he still likes to watch over the chicks. But we don't let him be on top of here, because he likes to sit on here. Let's just tell you that this is very strong, because he'll sit his whole body on here. And here, go put these back on the hook. Did you water them, or are you waiting for me?
No, I don't.
Okay. So they're starting to get their feathers. They're starting to lose some of their molt. So they're huddling up. I might go ahead and turn the heater on, but they're getting their feathers, getting their tail feathers and everything. And they got some under here. Gotta make sure they're not smothering each other. Hey. Okay. Yeah, they're good. Yes, they know what they're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hope that's 10. All right, so that is the birds. Update on the bird. So, yeah, let me go ahead and turn this on. I'm putting it at 85 now because of the age of the age of them, and they know how to get from under there if it's too warm. So we'll see if they move away. We'll see if they move away, or if they get if they stay where they are, get warm. But it is pretty warm out here. The black sex links, like I said, have officially turned 2 weeks. The other ones are a week. We put some cameras up. They did pretty good last night with a bunch of alerts and things of that nature. And we'll check on these seeds. I didn't get to put the shade cloth up, and I'm kind of disappointed because I don't want these to burn, but they're looking like they're doing actually pretty good. Got one burning in the corner right there. Let's do what we did before. Here, put this board right here. So it became Sabbath last night, and me and my wife was pretty tired from the week. So there, that's perfect. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Put another one. What's a lizard right there? There's a lizard behind it. On the ground, Rihanna would have caught that thing. Ruben. So let's not be lazy about it. Move the garden hose and make it to where the wood can sit flat. That's why that's why it's supposed to be wrapped up. So yeah, don't want this to fall either. Pay attention to what you're doing. So yeah, you guys can see tray 2 is looking good. I can kind of tap this so I don't have to open it. Tray 2 is looking good. It needs to be still closed up. It's getting too much outdoor air. That's good. And then these suckers still ain't did anything. Yeah, they still ain't did nothing. They actually, let me get some more water on those. Get some more water on those, and the kale is doing okay. No, so see, this is fine. Put this one over there. Move this one. We might need to put some bricks or something to make it higher. I need to, and then actually find something to put on top of here. Maybe that's the issue too. Find a smaller piece of wood to cover this top up here. So we'll get it. We don't want it to burn. We moved the arugula over here, so one's starting to sprout back up. So I might even take the light off of this one and let it, see if it can come back. If not, I'll have to replant. What is? No, gotta be no something smaller. All right, so that's the garden. The garden is being the garden. And the kids started moving stuff to get ready for this area for the chicks. So that's doing good. They moved a bunch of stuff over here. They got stuff sitting in the middle of my grass that needs to be moved. And let's check on the rabbit. It is pretty warm out here, so he needs a new, she did a makeshift cover. Because they can't find these things, so I'm gonna have to get some replacement. These lights are gonna come down. We're gonna get them replaced with the lights that we had before, but just better ones. Good morning. Let's see if he lets me pet him. Good morning, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? You gotta get your ears. Make sure your ears is doing good, because they kind of warm right now. Good morning. They kind of warm. So get his bowl cleaned out. Get him fed. Get him some ice to eat. That's what this was. We normally freeze these and make ice, so he'll get some ice to eat. I'm actually gonna take his poop today and start my tomato bucket to put my tomato plants in. Try that out, and then like I said, it is Sabbath, so we won't be doing no major work today. No building or nothing like that, and then. Yeah. All right. What are you doing? And I was just saying that, soon my wife will be out here to tell y'all what she's doing, and here she just pops up in the garden, checking on the strawberries. Huh?
She's covering them up to be the weeds.
Cover?
Yeah, these are all weeds.
That's not weeds. That's something.
These are weeds.
These are something.
My planting app says a weeds.
They're weeds?
That's what it says.
What kind of weeds? There's something. I can feed these to the chicks.
That's nice. It's chick food. That's what it is.
I know, but what kind of weeds are they? I don't want to be.
Strawberries.
What happened to them? The sun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've been watering them a lot too.
You probably overwatering them then.
Yep.
You probably overwatering them.
Alright, I need to get this.
Because they was red.
In there.
All right, y'all. So, that's. And have you seen them over here, Ruben? The cats?
No.
Yeah, I sprinkled that stuff over there. They ain't been over there. The stuff we bought. The cayenne or whatever pepper. I sprinkled it around, They haven't been over there. All right, so yeah. That cayenne seems to work. Sprinkling pepper over here. Keep them from wanting to come over here and get on here and poop. Yeah, it's been working. So we got cinnamon. Hey, how you doing? 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 They're very playful. Try not to play with them too much because they got a job to do. Yeah, I don't know if pigeon. Rihanna supposed to be picking them up.
What about these weeds? Can you feed them to the chickens too?
What weeds? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll wait till they become chickens before I start feeding them stuff like that. But yeah, we'll just wait, and they'll let us know what they want to eat and don't want to eat. So I ain't gonna show you my wife, but guess she been down to play with the cat. But let's see. So yeah, some that's still under there getting some heat. Otherwise, they done moved to the other corner. So I gave them. They have enough space to where they can literally get out of the heat. I'm happy I do have this size tote, so they can literally get out of the heat and run to the other side. So you see the heat, the fan is directed towards that way. So you still got some that's under there that wants to, spreading their feathers out, getting a little warm. And then you got the majority of them over here, and then the rest of them can run around. So we're gonna go ahead and get them some ice to pluck at, because it's warm over here. And we're gonna get the rabbit some ice and some ice water and an ice ball, because in their ear, in wet his ears. So it is RB King signing out, saying you guys have a blessed and happy Sabbath Passover as well. Ooh. So yeah, I don't know when y'all gonna see this, but yeah, it's Passover officially on the American calendar, but we're actually gonna be learning about that. We ain't put anything on our Kingdom Disciple Makers channel, but that's where stuff like that will go. On Saturdays, we'll be going live over there once we get everything up and set up. But other than that, y'all have a blessed one, please. And we want to let the devil is trying to attack us, and we're dealing with spiritual warfare, but you guys don't allow him to win. God is alive. Keep your faith in God. Keep your focus on God, and everything will be all right. RB King signing out, saying, have a blessed one. Glory to God. Family Farm, Urban Homestead.